नंबर क्या है अपना? विराट
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up only event is now no grappling of any type. So if you like striking, this is the event for you. Also, fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. This is a stand-up only event. Let's see how it plays out. All right, here we go, early round one. We talk about wrestling being a great equalizer in MMA, but length and reach. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. That landed clean.
Adesanya's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, and he caught the kick. Big elbow there, Lance. And back to his feet. Oh, with authority, the body.
These boys are going at it. Landing massive shots.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now.
This is such a crazy fight. Oh, again. Big body kick lands into the elbow.
Wow. Looking to set up a knee of his own. Well, he rocked him, but...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. Oh, timely hook. Man, they are trading early and often. Here we go.
Let's go. This will be a good fight. We knew it would. These guys are intent to make it happen.
Oh, big left. Knee to the body of blocked.
Nice leg kick.
Man, these knees are really starting to do a lot of damage to his opponent here tonight. And there's another one for good measure. Oh!
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? Look at him working and trying trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, man, another huge kick. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there.
Oh!
27 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
Yeah, it looks a little wobbly on his feet. Right hook to the head, blocked. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Nice jab in there by Holloway.
Under a minute now to go. Holloway's now dealing with a cheek cup. Unable to land with that punch.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Ten seconds now to go in the round. Round two straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now. Holloway's got a real significant... All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is...
All right, DC, here we go, round two. How good is this? Max Holloway and Max blessed Holloway. He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Inside leg kick lands.
What a nasty flying knee.
Holloway's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, nice high kick. Oh, man, he's hard.
Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Holloway. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down there. Oh!
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh! Back to his feet. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut. And it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter. He's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to it.
Oh, how good was that flying knee? Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't see somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What a result in Rio, a stunner.
Jeez Louise.
All right, well, if you like high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps this fight will be the one for you. You got to think his opponent is mindful of all the skills that he has in that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. If you are not aware of the dangers of grappling this man, you are doing yourself a disservice. You got to take note of what he does. He's so good on the ground. He's so comfortable on the ground that if you are there and you lose focus for 1 second, you're done. He's a high-level grappler, a guy that has a ton of accolades in jiu-jitsu, and you recognize it the moment he steps into the octagon.
Yeah, a lot of different submissions on his resume, and going to be interesting to see how the opposition tries to handle this appreciable challenge in front of him tonight. All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you got to fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ilia El Matador Topuria. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Arman Ahalkalakis Tsarukyan.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, all eyes on Arman Tsarukyan as this round gets underway in earnest. Of course, all rounds begin on the feet, where Tsarukyan has said he believes he will have a decided advantage here tonight. But don't be surprised to see him grapple. He's very instinctive when it comes to his takedown game, and you know if he gets the fight there, it could be a real problem for his opponent tonight. All right, trying to pass here as Glover Topuria is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to...
Takes his back. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Constantly a moving target. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down.
Yeah, smart adjustment, yup.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Strong reversal there.
Making all these shots count.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Now a kick to the body.
Another big body to the leg.
Straight right is there.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Nice defense there. Huge block.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Tsarukyan's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position.
Posture's up now. Oh! Another ground and pound strike lands.
Big ground and pound.
अभी बात से क्लिक हुआ तो नीचे का बात ऊपर जाते हुए नीचे जाते हैं बाकी कुछ नहीं हुआ.
Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut. He's got to be careful here.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tsarukyan. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Tsarukyan's back in full match. 45 seconds to go here. Oh!
In the half guard.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Tsarukyan's back in full mount. That horn sound means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath, man. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transition into the elbows. I mean, he was so...
Oh, he is hurting for certain. Well, the book on this fighter coming in, outstanding takedowns, vicious ground and pound. To what extent are you surprised that he hasn't even shot for a single takedown tonight?
To the point that I'm questioning his fight IQ and his ego. Because if you fight with your ego, you usually find yourself losing. Right now, he is putting himself in immense danger by not trying to get takedowns.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's thrown.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side. That he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Effective use of the jab there by Sarukin. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ politician not attempt a single takedown with this.
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. He's going to guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters the... Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Good work from the top here by Sarukin. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. He passes to half guard. Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Sarukin. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Great defense by this fighter.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Sarukin is right back to the full mount here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working. I'm going to stay on.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. And the horn sounds on round two.
This round, okay? I want you to be a little more active with your punches on the ground. Let's not let the
All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful left punch lands.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
just out of range with that.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like to. Get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. And now some separation.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Oh, huge kick to the body. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though. Guillotine jump.
Oh, he might be in trouble here. Oh, he got up. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
We have crossed.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound. Now he's got good body position. Yup.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Topuria's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside physician, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Doing good. It's okay.
He's got to be careful here.
Use your footwork.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward. Tsarukyan is able to transition back to side control now. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Final seconds of round 3. Tsarukyan's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Topuria's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. It's got to change something.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, big right hand.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight.
He's cut. Give the elbow.
Oh, just missed on the overhand right. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Tsarukyan is definitely doing that on purpose, targeting that same eye over and over. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, going in the fight.
Oh, what an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
Back inside the arena now, we go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 11 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Arman Tsarukyan!
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
फिर उसमें को कुछ मिला, लेकिन रैंडमली किया मैं। हाँ, एक लेटर मिला। My dear daughter Rose, when you read this letter, you have activated the device I have been working on. When used in the right way, it can help the person in 1984. It is your task to transfer bone, flesh and blood into the future to initiate the resurrection process. 1984 देख डाल के।
All right, well, I guess there's a ceiling in terms of what you can accomplish financially and otherwise in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world, so we're certainly happy to see this young man cross over. There is no questioning his ground game, and Daniel, a lot of people believe it's going to translate at the highest level here in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's shown, John, that he can do that. He's shown that he has the ability to grapple, and not only grapple, fight anywhere. He does it at the highest level, so let's see how he implements that Jiu-Jitsu base in the fight tonight against a guy that would seem to have all the answers.
Yeah.
It's an uphill battle, but he says that he can get it done.
Yeah, we talked about that in the fighter meeting. He kind of gave us a smirk, seemingly as if he knows something we don't. We'll see if BJJ indeed reigns supreme here tonight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. He trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev. We are set for our main event of the evening. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ilia El Matador Topuria. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the Octagon.
Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground where his game is. Islam Makhachev gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev.
Changing the position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom. Now he's going full mount.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
The referee will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Topuria is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Relentless pressure from the top by Ilia Topuria. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Makhachev's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now.
I think he's got it. It's deep.
Somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition. Nice shot lands from the bottom. Great submission defense.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Let's go. I need you to posture now.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination.
Got to be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Makhachev's has got full mount now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. He's going to go to sleep. It's over.
Work. Come on, stand up. Let's work.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Lands with the ground and pound. Round two is next.
Hey, stop.
Deep breath. Breathe into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen, your kicks are working.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Second round underway. All right, DC's back from the can as we get this next round underway, and his striking in that previous round was so good. I got tired just watching that out.
I mean, he did a great job of landing strikes. Not only
Huge strike lands.
shot, now he needs to try to find the next shot, follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, he's taking a guillotine.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
There it is. Now he's run him out. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Islam Makhachev. Well, usually the bottom fighter in modern-day mixed martial arts is not winning the fight, but he is doling out a lot of punishment here.
Well, he's doing a great job of just being active. He's constantly throwing things. Even if he can't finish the fight here, he's giving his opponent something to think about. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut. This is where he wants to be.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard.
Setting up for a submission now.
He needed the fight here, John. This is what he wanted.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Oh.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. That D'Arce choke is tight. It looks like the D'Arce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to feed his hip, try to hook the leg so his opponent can't roll his back.
Oh, great submission defense. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. And very effective with the ground and pound. Makhachev's back in north-south.
Getting him out here.
Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face. His eye is so damaged. The blood is pouring everywhere. This has become very, very dangerous for him.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now. That is tight. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat. All weight to his opponent.
And there it is! With style points tonight.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
No, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.